Yeah, hello all. Welcome back to the Selenium interview question series. Previously, we have seen up to 60 questions. In this session, we will see 61 to 80. Right, the next set of questions. Right, every set will contain basic, intermediate, advanced questions. Right, here is how do you close only current tab. Right, driver dot close. How do you close all tabs? Right, driver dot quit. Right, close means what? It will close the currently active window. Currently active. Suppose sometimes multiple windows will be there. If I use driver.close, it will close a current window. But a driver.quit entire browser, all the windows plus entire browser it will close. Right. How do you generate extent report in Selenium? Right. We have to first we need to add the extent report dependency. Then we can create right here main object extent reports equal to variable name new extent reports report what is the file name right and true attach right and then extend or start test and test case name right. For each test case we have to create extend test, then test.log right pass, we have to give pass fail right skip and then end test and then flush is very important right. Once we do flush then only it will generate report. Right, in detail I will discuss a separate video I will create. Right, this is just a idea. What are the different types of weights? Right, explicit, fluent, right, implicit, explicit, fluent. Explicit weight applicable globally. Right, if we apply, it will apply on globally. Implicit weight, explicit weight, specific element. Fluent weight also specific element only, but with the polling time additionally. How do you perform file download? Right, if I want to download to a particular particular folder, then we can create here hash map object and then we can add one key and value default directory download dot default dot default underscore directory download dot default underscore directory name, then create the chrome option, then options dot set experimental options, pass this key as a preference, this is fixed, then map object right, then pass the options to chrome drive, then whenever you try to click on download it will download automatically whatever given download folder. Right, this way we can do file download. What is the difference between driver.get and driver.navigate.to? Right, there is a lot of confusion about right these things driver.get and navigate.to. Right, driver.get loads a new web page specified URL. Right, then behavior is it waits for the page load completely before returning control to the scripts. It will wait until the page load completely. Right, page load strategy, it waits for the page load event to be fired. Right, internally right page fully loaded include all resources images scripts. Once it is loaded everything then only it will go to script. Right, we can call driver.get and URL. Driver.navigate to, what is the purpose? Also loads a web page at specified URL, but it is part of navigation interface. It is the part of navigation interface which offers a more control over the navigation. Right, behavior is it also wait for the page load similar to driver.get. Right, there is no difference between get and driver.navigate to. Both will wait until the page load. Right, a lot of people will confuse. Right, if you search in the Google it will say get will load and wait until page load, navigate.to will not wait. That is not correct. If you see, if you go to this to method, inside to method again it will call get method only. Driver.navigate.to again it will call right, I don't have currently get to method, inside to method we can call is that Selenium I have just I will explain. Right, there is no difference. Right, just I will take suppose right driver dot navigate dot to, okay, we'll give URL Right, just if you click control and open implementation of it. Control and open implementation of it. See, inside to method again it is calling get method. Again it is calling get method only. See, there is no difference between get and to. Get and to. Inside driver.navigate.to again it will call get method only. Right, both will behave same only, but it will have a navigation command because driver.navigate to comes from navigation interface. So it will more control over the navigation. If you want to navigate driver.navigate forward, backward, right, refresh, right, these things we can do more accurately with the driver.navigate.to. Right, then if you just right when to use, if we are just loading new URL, just we will use if you want to leverage the navigation methods forward, back, refresh operation, right, in addition to opening the URL we want to do these things, then we will use driver.navigate. How do you perform keyboard actions? If you want to do keyboard actions, we can use send keys, we can also use send keys, right, driver.find element id. In the send keys what we can do, suppose if I want to press the enter, right, keys dot enter, simulating the enter key, right, web element dot keys dot enter. Or we can use the actions class, more complex keyboard actions we can use. If you want to do shift control alt, right, suppose the actions class we can create. Suppose I want to pressing a single key, action dot send keys input field keys dot enter perform. This is single key. Suppose holding down the key and pressing another key, that means shift a control a. Suppose if you want to copy, control a, control c, control v, right, then actions class object action dot key down, first we have to key down shift keys dot shift, again send keys input field a, control a means we have to give the send keys, what is the element we want to enter the text, and then a, here shift a we want to press, then key up, key down, and then here shift a we have to press, key down shift, enter the a, then key up, right, that will do what, holding down a key and pressing another key a. If you want, this is just example. Suppose control a, select all the text, control a means select all the text. Now first what we have to do, actions dot key down keys dot control send keys a, send keys a, key up, key up, control, right, we can do key down send keys a, key up, right. We can also pass which element you want to select from some other web element, send keys we have to pass the web element also, right. We can do all tab, enter, backspace, right, these are all by using this actions class, key down, key up, and send keys, combination of these. By using send keys, right, we can send like this also. Suppose, right, with the special keys, send keys, some text user plus keys dot tab. That means it will enter the text and press the tab. That means it will go to next element directly. Right. Suppose if you want to do control C, control V, right? Just now we have said keys dot control, key down, keys dot actions class object, key down, control send keys C, key up. Right. Key down, send keys, key up. Dot perform. Send keys is a simple text input for simulating pressing individual keys. Actions keys for more complex keyboard operations. Right. How do you verify web element exists without throwing an exception? Right. Suppose I want to verify driver.find element means what, if element is not available, whatever locator we are giving, locator not available, it will throw exception. But if they are asking without any exception, then what will find elements? We have to go to driver.find elements. What it will return list of elements. Right. If not locator is unavailable also, it will return list of elements. Then we can verify size greater than 0 means element exists, otherwise not exists. How do you fetch a text inside a alert? First we have to switch to alert, driver dot switch to alert, then alert dot get test, and then accept it. Right, next, how do you perform mobile testing using Selenium? Alright, this is by using, we have to add the APM, not using Selenium is we have to use APM. Right, APM dependency we have to add some desired capability, platform name, device name, browser name. Right, we can do mobile browser testing. Right, mobile browser testing. Right, how do you capture a screenshot in Selenium? How you will take screenshot in a Selenium? Right, we have to typecast to the take screenshot interface. Right, we have to create the object of take screenshot. We have to cast driver to take screenshot, get a screenshot as output type file. We will get the file. Then we have to copy this file to our local system. File utils by using file utils copy file screenshot whatever we have taken screenshot. Then second argument where I want to copy. We can give the path where I want to copy. Path along with the path and image file name. Or if you just give, it will copy in the root directory. How do you take a screenshot of specific web element? Right, in Selenium 4, one more feature is we can take a element screenshot also. Just identify the element dot get screenshot. We no need to typecast it. Element dot get screenshot as output type file. Just copy it. It will take a only web element up to particular element only screenshot will come. What is the difference between driver dot switch to dot alert accept, driver dot switch to dot alert dot dismiss? Accept means it will click on the alert, dismiss means clicks on the cancel. Right, how do you perform drag and drop in Selenium? By using actions class. We have to find the source and target elements. Actions dot drag and drop, source to target dot perform. Source to dot perform. We no need to give build perform again. Inside perform, build will be there already. Right, already. How do you handle Ajax based dynamic elements? Right, we can use explicit wait. Alright, explicit wait, we can create WebDriver wait object and we can wait until expected condition visibility of element. Right, and then how do you simulate pressing the enter key? Alright, just now we have seen driver.find element, send keys dot enter. How do you scroll to the bottom of the page? Right, if I want to scroll down entire bottom of the page, right, execute script, JavaScript execute object we have to create, execute script window.scroll to 0, document.body.scroll height. It will scroll down entire page down. If you want reverse way, minus, we will keep 0, minus document.body.scroll height. It will scroll up. Okay, document.body.scroll height. We have to do window.scroll to. Right, there is one more window.scroll by also. Alright, we can specify 0, 100 at pixels. That is, it will take pixels. It will, but scroll to by using we can entire page down or up. Right, what is the difference between find element, find elements? Find element will return single web element. Find elements list of web elements. If find element locator is unavailable, it will throw no such element. But a list, it will not throw any exception. It will return just a empty list. How do you execute JavaScript using Selenium? Right, by using JavaScript executor, we can execute our own script also. Suppose if I want to create a alert, right, I can create alert. Right, how do you retrieve all options from a drop down? Right, this is also by using select class. This will work. Select class will work only for select tag only. Right, nowadays, Angular JS, React JS, right, these applications don't have select tags, only div tags. For that, we have to write a dynamic XPath so to get all the options. But for select tag, it is very easy. We have to find the select tag element and drop down dot get options. Get options will return list of web element. We can just iterate it and get text each option. Right. If you have any doubts on any specific question, if you want a more detailed explanation, please comment. Right. In the next session, we'll explain more. Right. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel.